folks, welcome to the channel. You saw the title. It was time for another Johnny Horton song. I hadn't done one in a while, and I just got on this little tear where I'm like, I'm going to go back and get some of the older artists and grab songs that I don't know, haven't heard before. So Johnny Horton's Johnny Reb. Nobody requested it. Here we go. A military feel right away.
You fought all the way, Johnny Reb, Johnny Reb. You fought all the way, Johnny Reb. I saw you marching with Robert E. Lee. You held your head high, trying to win the victory. You fought for your folks, but you didn't die in vain. Even though you lost, they speak highly of your name. 'Cause you fought all the way, Johnny Reb, Johnny Reb. You fought all the way, Johnny Reb. I heard your teeth chatter from the cold outside. Saw the bullets open up the wounds in your side. I saw the young boys as they began to fall. You had tears in your eyes, 'cause you couldn't help it all. But you fought all the way, Johnny Reb, Johnny Reb. You fought all the way, Johnny Reb. I saw General Lee raise a saber in his hand. Heard the cannons roar as you made your last stand. You marched into battle with the gray and the red. When the cannon smoke cleared, took days to count the dead. 'Cause you fought all the way, Johnny Reb, Johnny Reb. You fought all the way, Johnny Reb. When Honest Abe heard the news about your fall, the folks thought he'd call a great victory ball. But he asked the band to play the song Dixie for you, Johnny Reb, and all that you believe. 'Cause you fought all the way, Johnny Reb, Johnny Reb. Yeah, you fought all the way, Johnny Reb. You fought all the way, Johnny Reb, Johnny Reb. You fought all the way, Johnny Reb.
All right, Johnny Reb is a name for, like, I didn't pay enough attention to history class in school, obviously, if Johnny Reb was a name, just like Charlie was a name, like in the Viet Cong and, Vietnam War and that. But if this is a true story of this person, Johnny Reb, and Abe Lincoln, when he found out that he had died, played Dixie in his honor of him being a valiant soldier, even though he was on the opposite side of the war from Abe Lincoln, the Confederates and Union and all that. That was beautiful. I mean, just to honor a man, and I respect that. That's my approach too. Especially when we look back on the past of worldwide history and nation's history, and we fought against the British for independence. Am I wearing? Oh my gosh, I didn't know the song was that. I just happen to be wearing this. But we're tight with the British, and yet we were at war with them when the country started, and the Japanese. So things and times change, and it's one of these things where I honor people who honor other people. You may not like what they've done or what they were about, but you don't throw people away completely just because you disagree with them. I read a book by, this is about 20, 25 years ago, Yitzhak Rabin, the Prime Minister of Israel, back then before he was assassinated, by a member of his own party, by the way, who thought he was giving away too much of Israel. And it was by Yitzhak Rabin's granddaughter, Noah Ben-Artzi Pelisov. And it was such a beautiful tribute to her grandfather. But one of the things I learned in there was that Yasser Arafat, who was part of the PLO, Palestinian Liberation, I don't know what the organization maybe. And they were at odds, obviously, Israel, and now with Hamas and all this. But after Yitzhak Rabin was assassinated, under the cover of night, Yasser Arafat left. He was either in the Gaza Strip or in the West Bank, and he left and he went and visited Rabin's widow and family, like in their apartment, but he couldn't let anybody know he was doing it because it was just too crazy. But in the book, the granddaughter, Noah, said that Arafat had said, had we not been enemies in this battle, we would have been very good friends. And that was always touching to me. And these are the types of thoughts that pop into my head when I hear a song like this. So there it is. I'm not rating it. It's a song of honor. It does involve war. It involves patriotism to a person's cause, in this case, the Confederacy. And when you grow up in a given area, whether you are on a different side of it or not, you can respect somebody fighting for his own place. So anyway, that's my take on Johnny Reb. I don't know if that refers to a class of person. I don't think so, though. It does sound like it refers to a specific person. I just don't know Johnny Reb's place in the Civil War. So, and you guys can enlighten me if there, and I'm sure you will. So, all right, guys, there you go. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.